guys, the biggest puncher I feel at the 135 would probably be Gervonta Tank Davis.
Attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills.
Tank can do the same thing the mentor did. That's what the mentors to teach you how to do this thing the smart way.
Boxing icon Floyd Mayweather was reportedly astonished by Gervonta Tank Davis's significantly bulked up physique. Davis, typically known for his explosive power and compact build, appears noticeably larger and stronger ahead of his anticipated fight with Jake Paul, generating considerable buzz among fans and experts. Mayweather, Davis's longtime mentor, expressed his surprise, suggesting the added muscle could be a major asset or a potential detriment to his speed and stamina.
You see who it is? Yeah. Who is the dude? Who is the dude?
And that right there is why Gervonta Davis fights don't go the distance.
Gervonta Davis is set to face Jake Paul in an exhibition fight on November 14th in Miami. And what's catching many off guard is the significant weight gap between the two. Davis, known for competing in lighter divisions, will be stepping up against Paul, who typically weighs around 190 to 195 pounds and holds a clear height and reach advantage. This size disparity has sparked discussions among fans and analysts about how it could affect the outcome of the matchup.
I was training for something like this. Obviously, smaller guy. How was this in the training aspect, Jake?
Yeah, just a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees, and a lot of speed. We're sparring.
That's what we need.
We're sparring.
Warm up.
Some 8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm going to beat your and I'm going to beat Jaden on Love. On my mama, I'm going to beat both of y'all ass. On my mama. And he laughing. He know. He laughing.
What are you talking about?
What
does he have to do with this?
Let anything. You know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't got to say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'm going to show you and him.
Despite the flashy promotion and entertainment-driven build-up, insiders say Gervonta Davis is taking this fight extremely seriously. Those who have seen his training camp describe him as focused and intense, while analysts point out his composed, alert, and determined demeanor during press events. For Davis, this fight goes beyond money. It's about pride and opportunity. A win over Jake Paul could earn him massive mainstream exposure and boost his crossover appeal. Some believe Davis views this bout as a strategic move to reach audiences outside hardcore boxing circles. While critics dismiss the event as a spectacle, Davis appears intent on proving he can balance commercial success with true competition, showing the mindset of a fighter determined to control his own narrative.
Conference, and you can tell, you can just look at him and tell, like, no, this dude he's gonna get this money for sure, because there's so much money out there to be had. But Jake Paul better be not playing around, man. Not get cute, not play any games, don't hit him in the back of the head, don't rabbit punch him, don't do any of that stuff, man, because Mike Tyson, first of all, Mike Tyson, a lot of people think Mike Tyson was pulling punches on Jake Paul, and a lot of people think that Anderson Silva was pulling punches on him too. You're not going to have a little Gervonta out there pulling punches on you, man, if you're out there playing games. So, I don't like the fight at all. However, as far as it being an entertaining situation, I almost guarantee you that fight itself is going to be entertaining. That it's going to be something that you look at and you're going to say, man, everybody's going to watch it. Everybody's going to want to know what happens in it. But at the same time, it's kind of like what people think, when you see a car crash, like you're driving down the road and all of a sudden the traffic gets heavy and you're like, man, I'm going to be in traffic for a long time. And then you drive forward a little bit and then you see, oh man, this is some accident on the other side of the road and everybody just slowing down to watch. That's the type of entertainment that you can expect from this fight between Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul. There's going to be a lot of people watching it, but I gotta say, man, you really can't blame the guy on what he's doing. And there's a lot of criticism flying on Gervonta Davis. It's not Gervonta Davis's fault that boxing took this turn. this turn of these exhibition fights and people not caring about the belts and all of that stuff came with Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Mayweather has often emphasized that Gervonta Davis is far more than just a knockout artist, highlighting his refined boxing skills beyond raw power. He has praised Davis as one of the hardest hitters in his weight class, acknowledging his devastating punching ability, but cautioning that power alone can be a dangerous, one-dimensional path without nuance, defense, timing, footwork, and ring IQ. Mayweather has even gone as far as calling Tank one of the best pound-for-pound boxers in the sport today.
Will Nui deserve to be in the pound for pound? Absolutely. Do Terrence Crawford deserve to be in the pound for pound? Absolutely. But what about Gervonta Tank Davis? I mean, he deserved to be somewhere also in the pound for pound.
Why don't they give him that credit?
Because he was affiliated with me.
Floyd Mayweather mentored Gervonta Davis early in his career, while Davis was signed under Mayweather Promotions. Mayweather served not only as his promoter, but also as a mentor, offering valuable guidance on fight strategy, maintaining composure under pressure, and navigating the business side of boxing. However, over time, their relationship became strained, eventually leading to their split in 2022.
You black, giving back. So, I was working with, I got a fighter, one of the best fighters out there today, Gervonta Tank Davis. Right. I got it when he was young. I put him in a position. Now he's three-time world champion.
Their tension runs deep, extending far beyond business disagreements. Once close, Gervonta Davis claims that Floyd Mayweather was overly controlling, often putting him in lose-lose situations, restricting his earnings, and preventing him from stepping out of his mentor's shadow. Davis has said that Mayweather struggled to truly celebrate the success of others, even admitting that in moments of anger, he referred to Floyd as a scumbag out of frustration.
First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. Why the say Terrence Crawford should fight? Finna be there. That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
You're next in line. This is where you're next in line.
Is there like a
the last point you guys got right there.
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. Cause I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this.
According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather's ego often overshadows the humility expected of a seasoned athlete. Davis points out that when a reporter once praised Mayweather as one of the greatest, Floyd immediately corrected him, insisting he was the greatest of all time. To Davis, this obsession with legacy frequently comes at the expense of honesty and perspective.
You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right?
What are we rating ourselves on? What are we rating on?
Okay.
We want to know, in the least amount of fights, I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Just a guy with a job. I have a job, though. So who would you fight next?
And guess what? Your job don't pay like my job.
Well, it depends.
Your job don't pay like my job.
That brings me to another point.
I can make $200 million in 18 months because I want to. Because I want to come back and steal some more money. I'm in a whole new era, dominating
That's right.
fighters.
And he's a whole new fighter, Floyd.
A whole new fighter.
Oh yeah.
And when I beat him, what they gonna say? Oh, well, we knew this was gonna happen. Floyd Mayweather was a bigger fighter, or he could outbox him, or this. It's always excuses.
Bernard Hopkins didn't hold back when discussing the impact of Mayweather Promotions on Gervonta Davis. In his view, Davis wasn't held back by a lack of talent, but by the overwhelming control Floyd Mayweather exerted over his career. Hopkins described Mayweather's influence as more restrictive than guiding, urging Davis to carve out his own path. His remarks carried weight, emphasizing the risks of being managed by someone who prioritizes ego over a fighter's true growth and development.
Mentank on saying, hey, this is my career. You had yours. I respect you from buying me a chain, buying me this, buying me that, take me on a jet. All that's great. But at the end of the day, I'm only going by his interview. You seen it and I seen it. Thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for all the things you gave me. If the intentions was you just looking out for me. But I got an opportunity to fight this big fight. And this soap opera between you and Oscar for all these years, I'm not gonna let it affect me. That's my interpretation. And Tank wants to do the fight, but he had to break away from the chains of somebody he still respects and respected then. And he said, man, I gotta do what I gotta do. This is my career.
Roy Jones Jr. isn't surprised by Gervonta "Tank" Davis's decision to fight Jake Paul. In fact, he sees it as a strategic move that mirrors Floyd Mayweather's career approach. Jones acknowledges that Davis is taking a calculated risk by stepping into a fight that promises major financial rewards and massive public attention, much like the choices Mayweather once made. While Jones doesn't fully endorse the matchup, he understands the motivation behind it, recognizing the mix of business savvy and personal ambition fueling Davis's decision.
Tank can do the same thing the mentor did. That's what the mentor is for, to teach you how to do this thing the smart way and not get you hurt, not have to take no risk, not to take many chances. Everybody have their own mentors, their own pound for pounds, their own people they want to be like. If he want to be like that guy that y'all say is great and was one of the best ever, why can't he do it? If he make 50 to 100 million fighting Jake Paul, they'll be cool with it because they cool with you making money. That's what the fan bases are on now. They happy with you just making money being good. Back in our day, they won't be cool with that. You had to prove you was the best. They thought you fought because you wanted to be the best of the division or the best of your era. I wanted to be the best in my division. As a matter of fact, I want to be the best around my division. Not just in my division, even around my division, I want to be the best. Today's fighters, they have been taught that that's not going to do it nowadays. Nowadays, go for the bag. Everybody is going for the bag.
Trainer Greg Hackett expressed frustration over the backlash Gervonta Davis has been facing, arguing that people today criticize fighters for nearly everything without understanding their personal circumstances. Hackett stressed that if Davis chooses to fight Jake Paul, that decision deserves respect, as no one outside the ring truly knows what a fighter is dealing with or what drives their career choices. He urged boxing fans to stop dictating who fighters should face and instead appreciate the dedication and discipline required to stay at the elite level. His perspective echoes a wider sentiment among trainers and athletes who believe social media has turned boxing criticism into a non-stop spectacle.